Hey guys, welcome back. Today we've got a Direware. I absolutely love Direware. I don't know how to say it anymore. I have done and shown my Direware Solo V5 many times. Maybe it's a V4. No, this is the V5, I think. Whatever. It's my Direware Solo V5. This has been loaned out to several people, different YouTubers and whatnot, and everybody. What's amazing about this one is everybody that grabs it and holds it feels as though the handle was made just for them. It's crazy how good the handle works if the 3 or 4 people I've loaned it to have come back with the same exact thing, saying that it was made for them. But today, we're not going to talk about that one. We're going to talk about this guy here, which is the Direware Hyper 90. And this was loaned in by my buddy Jeremy over at the Everyday Blades YouTube channel. I'll put a link to his channel down below. Go check him out. He's got a cool channel, and he's got a vast, super fast growing Facebook group, also Everyday Blades. So give them a follow, check them out, because got a lot of cool stuff going on there. So let's dive right into this. It is just a hair under 4 7/8 closed. Overall, 7 7/8. Has a short little stubby 3-inch blade. Okay? But, man, is that thing kind of stout. So it gives you a cutting edge of 2.64 because it's got a rather big kind of choil here. It is S110V. Blade thickness is 0.190 with an overall thickness of 0.590 minus the clip. This is on the heavier side for a lot of people. I carry some heavier stuff, but this one comes in at 8 ounces. Now, they do make a carbon fiber version. Well, let's step back. Direware is a custom knife maker. They make one at a time, and you can order them in whatever configuration you like. So let's zoom in. If you were to get the carbon fiber version, it would be much lighter. So it's got a cool two-tone blade. So it is I think it's a PVD coated. It might be DLC, but it is a black coated blade that they then ground down all of the finishing to give you the satin blade, which is a cool way to do it. This way you're kind of getting the best of both worlds, in my opinion, is you get the black, but then you get the longevity and whatnot of the uncoated blade, that the black isn't going to show a bunch of scratches and wear marks. Yes, you're going to see some. You can see some there on the tip, some scratches, around the blade. Not a problem. Titanium scales, titanium backspacer. Now, it is a rather large clip, but that's just how he does them. But it feels really good in the hand. The clip, I'm not going to lie, on this particular model, let me zoom back out, you can feel the clip in your hand. Is it really uncomfortable? No, not really. I'm trying to think. I don't know that it's really any different than mine. I think what mine has is it's got more contouring here around the scales and the handle than this one does. Mine has it kind of in the backside, so your hand kind of fits in, locks in a little bit better. So I don't know that you can feel the clip more or less in either of these, but the action on this one is way better than on mine. There's no lock stick, there's no grind, like it's not even touching it, it feels like. It's just one of the smoothest unlocking knives that I have. It's effortlessly to close it. It just drops. One little shake. It just works. It's awesome. Mine has a little bit of, I'm not going to call it lock stick, but you can feel it as it unlocks, right? Just as smooth. The flipper tab on this one is bigger, so it kind of gets in the way. Your thumb gets in the way a little bit, but just as smooth. Overall, this is great. If the blade was a little bit bigger, for me, I would enjoy this more. I do like the flipper tab being not as kind of aggressively shaped as on the other one. I think this one works fantastically on deploying. You know, it never is going to miss. This isn't going to miss either. But in locking, this one just unlocking feels better. This one really comes down on your thumb, and where it comes down, it hasn't really passed the detent ball yet. So I have to kind of move my hand back a little bit. This one's just a little bit more cumbersome, maybe, which is not really the right word, to unlock. This one, when it hits your thumb, it's already past the detent. Whereas on the Solo, it's not really past the detent yet, so you have to you got to give it a little bit of oomph. Okay, you got to work on it just a hair. But other than that, the blade being, kind of short and stubby is cool. I just don't know if I need to rush out and buy this cool. But, we'll see. Jeremy and I did do a little bit of a trade, like a temporary trade, and I'm going to pull that guy out. He wanted to check out my Reese Whelan Fatty Strike. So I said, yeah, sure. Hey, let's trade for the Direware, because he was trying to sell the Direware. I've thought about selling and trading this. He got that in hand. He did a review. He loved it. He thought it was cool and said, nah, I'm just going to send it back. It wasn't really for him, and it's not for everybody. But so now I have both. I will most likely send this one back to him. But yeah, this is a beast. 3/8" thick blade. I've done a video on this. You can go check it out in my Reese Whelan playlist. But I just thought I would pull it out since the Reese Whelan is how I ended up being able to check this one out. So the light is kind of shining off of it. So let's go this way to do some size comparisons and wrap this thing up because I've rambled on long enough. Here it is next to the Sharpie. And I've got a couple of different things out here today to show just because I can. So Spyderco Delica. It's not much longer than the Delica, actually, if you look at it. It is a little bit longer, but it's obviously much bigger. How about the Holt Haptic? Because my brother was so gracious enough to loan this in, and I still have it, so I better get as much use out of it as I can. And I did a full video on this that just came out yesterday, at the time of filming anyway. Talk about smooth action. Woo boy. And let's go up in size now, just because we've got the big Direware here. How about the Demko AD20? And because we're talking custom knives here, let's just bring out the TJ Fisher King Kamehameha. Absolutely bigger. But we're talking customs today with the Direware, so might as well pull out another custom. And while we're on the Fisher category, how about the Todd Sr. Archangel? Now, I have not done videos on these two Fishers yet. I have done some other Fisher videos because I own a couple others, but I have not done these two videos yet. But beautiful knives. So there you go. Direware Hyper 90. It's a cool thing. I know Jeremy's looking to sell, so if anybody is interested in this, let me know. I'm probably going to send it back to him before this video airs, but you can reach out to me here or comment in the video, and I can pass you along to him because I think he is looking to move it, but I will let you guys talk to him if you're so interested. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I do greatly, greatly appreciate it. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow.